I have directed Salome twice before. I did it once in '99 in Nuremberg in Germany, and I did this production in 2000, I've got to get the year right, 2013 in Portland, and it's a joint production with the opera in Portland. Salome is one of those pieces that I absolutely love, and I've been doing this job or working in this profession for nearly 40 years now. So sometimes I get a little jaded, but Salome is always one of the pieces. It's a sorbet for me. It's always one of those pieces that I actually come back to and listen to for pleasure. There's nothing like it. I mean, the orchestral sound is absolutely astonishing, and I think there is one piece in every composer's life where you hear him find his true voice as a composer. And let's say with Mozart it's Idomeneo. With Strauss, it's this. This is the first work of Strauss that actually has held any kind of foothold in the standard repertoire. It's a very decadent piece. It's to do with the end of things. You feel that this is a society on the cusp. There are certain things that are very different from when I did it in Germany. The set, for one thing, the period in Germany, there wasn't really a period, it was much more vague, but this is very contemporary. I'm not trying to go for any kind of topicality, but it just seemed to me to bring certain elements of the story out and to make them clear. That setting it within recent events within the Middle East seemed to me singularly appropriate. One of the challenges, of course, is the dance. It's a very long piece of music to sustain. Fantastic piece of music, and I think if it just gets into kind of titillation, I mean, the first question one's normally asked about Salome is, is she taking her clothes off or isn't she? And she isn't in this. I think that the story that's told in the dance is something much more interesting and psychologically acute. We have this very heavily perspectived set, and part of the way of that perspective is this rake, very heavily raked stage. And I love rakes because they throw the performer out into the audience. It's a great, it bounces their performance out there. So I love it. They are difficult to work on. They're certainly difficult to dance on. And when you have something as steep as this, it's always something of a challenge. It's very difficult to cast, and we've been very lucky here, as we were in Portland, because we have the extraordinary Kelly Kay Hogan, who is phenomenal. I mean, I can't really imagine it better sung or better acted. The opportunities to see this piece are not that, are pretty rare. Come, I don't think you'll be disappointed.